This is the first part of the class, you know, there are two parts, yes. So I'm going to write down the people who are here. More, Amber, here comes, Morena, there. More, Amber, Viole, Lola Ruffolo, and Abril. And Zoe. Hi, Zoe. How are you?
Hi. Fine.
Well, okay, girls. While we wait for the others, girls, Lucia Peralta. Here, let's see. Lucia and Lola Cárdenas are here. Okay, the girls are more punctual than the boys. Did I give you any homework for today, girls? From the book? Oh, there was no homework.
Yes.
In the workbook?
No, yes. Yes.
Today is the 4th. No, I have to continue explaining the workbook. No, it wasn't for today. No. Yes, I mean, some of you, there comes, some of you sent me, yes, the homework. But I mean, was there any homework from the book? No. No homework from the book? No. Well, I corrected. I don't know if you got into the mail and saw what I corrected. Yes, from the workbook. Let's see. Abril, I think you did the wrong piece of homework, because what you have to do is in Unit 1, the writing of the workbook that said, a place I like to live. That's
Miss,
that
I
one.
send you that.
When did you do it? I corrected this morning.
Today, 4 o'clock.
At what time, darling? At
4
what time?
o'clock.
4 o'clock?
4 o'clock.
No. I was giving class. Well, then I have to see it then. Okay, I have to see it. Because I just corrected in the morning, very early. Yes? And well, all the rest, it's okay. Lola Cárdenas, also, Lola, you did the wrong piece of homework. I sent you a mail, remember? Yes? That you had to do a place I like to visit. Yes, Lola?
Yes.
Have you done it?
Yes, I will.
And at what time did you send it?
I will send it to you.
Well, please. Yes, please. Santiago is coming now. Let's see. Where are we? We are missing some people. Hello, Santiago, how are you?
Hi.
Santiago, you sent me the wrong piece of homework. I sent you a mail. Did you read the mail that I sent you?
Yes.
Well, you have to send that one, yes? A place.
Yes, I send it
At
today.
what time? Today?
Yes.
Well, yes, because today I corrected only very early in the morning. So I'm going to write down that you sent it. Okay. Well, we are going to start, yes? The other people can join later, yes? So Lola Cárdenas is here. Santiago is here. Well, we are missing some people, but they will come afterwards. Well, we have to start module 3, yes? So look in the drive, or the people who have the book. I know that some of you have the book, don't you? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Page 33, I'm too old for stories. Yes. Wait, I'm going to welcome Valentin. This is page 33. There. I'm too old for stories. Yes. Unit 3. Yes. Okay. Is everybody there?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Valen is connecting. Let's see. Hello, Valentin. How are you?
Fine.
Valentin, you haven't, wait. You haven't sent me the homework yet, Valentin. Unit 1 workbook, a place that I like to visit. Yes?
I don't have.
Sorry? Yes? Can you hear me, Valentin?
Yes.
Well, you have to send me the workbook, the homework of workbook 1, yes? Because very soon I'm going to give the homework of 2. A place that I like to visit. Look for it, please. Yes? It's not the last page of the writing, it's the page before. I think it was page 13, I'm not sure. Yes, Valentin? So please send it, eh? Okay. Well, Unit 3, I'm too old for stories. Tell me, look at the questions. What was your favorite story as a young child? That story that your dad or your mom used to read to you when you went to bed, or that you looked at the pictures, or that they told you. Which one was it, Abril? Your favorite story when you were a child? Do you remember? If you don't know the name in English, say it in Spanish and I'll tell you in English, yes? Which one was it? Well, yes? Yes, which one?
Alicia en el País de las Maravillas.
Ah, Alice in Wonderland. Okay, Alice in Wonderland. And yours, Violil? Which one was it? Can you hear me, Violeta? Violeta, which one was yours? Violeta, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, which one was your favorite story when you were little?
It was a story that it's called Violeta.
Ah, it was called Violeta. Okay, okay. What about yours, Valentin?
Fast and Furious.
But I mean, a story is a child's tale in a book of stories. It's not a film. Yes, it's like Little Red Riding Hood, or The Beauty and the Beast, or Sleeping Beauty, or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It is a children's story, yes? You know what storybooks are? Which one was it? Because you named a film. Which one was your favorite story when you were very little?
I don't know.
Who can remember? Who can tell me? Who can tell me about it?
I like all the films.
Yes, but we're not talking about films. We're talking about stories in books. Yes? Stories in books. Yes, this girl, for example, is reading a story, yes? Yes?
Yes.
Sometimes you read it, or maybe sometimes your mom or your dad read it to you, or your grandparent when before you went to sleep. Yes? Who can remember about a story? Who remembers?
My favorite story were the La Bella y la Bestia.
The Beauty and the Beast. Yes?
The Beauty and the
Who's
Beast.
speaking, Morena? Who's
No,
talking?
Amber.
Amber. The Beauty and the Beast. Well, okay. And do you read stories now? Does any of you read stories now?
Yes,
Yes, you do.
I mean books of fantasy, princess books.
Okay. And why do you think we enjoy stories? We enjoy stories so much. Why do you think? Anybody? Why do you think? We enjoy stories so much. So
I guess because you can see the reality of, I mean, it's fictional, but you can see the life of another people.
yes, it's fantasy, no? I mean, it's nice to
Yeah.
transport it into that world of fantasy. Okay. Well, we are going to watch something now. Yes, I'm going to share the screen with you about different children's stories. Yes. So, wait, what have I done? There. Yes. Wait a minute. So let's see. Here. Bedtime story. Okay. They are called bedtime stories because you are read before you go to bed. Yes. So I'm going to make the screen bigger. Then you will tell me if you can see it.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to...
Well, this is an ad. We always have the ads, of course. We have to wait. Lautaro is coming. Well,
Write essays that inspire. Messages.
okay. Can everybody see? Can everybody see? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good night, Tia. Good night, Toki. Once upon a time, there lived a lonely couple who only wished to have a child. They lived in a little house all on their own. At the back of the house, there was a small little window from which a splendid garden could be seen. This garden was full of very beautiful flowers and herbs. No one dared to enter the garden as it belonged to a witch named Dame Gothel. One day, the woman saw a plant called rampion, which is used to make salads. Dear husband, I have a strong desire to have a salad made out of that plant.
Oh, but that belongs to the wicked witch.
Oh, please do something. I really want to eat those rampions.
Okay, dear, I will try to get it for you.
At midnight, the husband climbed the wall into the garden of the witch. And started taking some rampions. The man took the rampion and his wife made a salad out of it and ate it. But the very same night, there was a knock on the door and the man knew something was wrong.
How dare you, human, come into my garden and steal my rampions like a thief. You will suffer for it.
Oh, please forgive me. My wife saw your rampions from the window. She wanted it so bad that I could not say no to her.
Oh, if that's the truth, then I will let you have as many rampions as your wife wants, but only on one condition.
What is that condition?
You must give me the child which your wife will bring into this world.
The man, in his terror, consented to everything. As time passed by, the couple gave birth to a beautiful little baby girl. But that very same night, the witch came to their door and took away the baby girl, leaving the poor parents in complete sorrow.
You are such a beautiful looking girl. I will name you Rapunzel and take care of you.
The witch kept her locked in a tower with no doors and stairs, but just a small little window. As the time passed by, Rapunzel grew into a beautiful girl with very long golden locks. But her beauty went in vain because the cruel witch never allowed her to go anywhere. Sad Rapunzel just used to stand at the little window and sing sad songs. When the witch had to visit Rapunzel, she used to ask Rapunzel to let down her hair.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
One day, when Rapunzel was standing at the window singing sad songs, a very handsome prince was passing by. He stopped and looked here and there to see where this beautiful voice was coming from.
Oh, what a beautiful song. Who is singing so beautifully?
The prince noticed the beautiful voice coming from the tower. He wanted to climb the tower and looked for the door, but could not find one. He went back home in dismay. But Rapunzel's singing had touched his heart so much that every day he started going to the forest to listen to Rapunzel's song. One day, he was standing behind the tree when he saw the witch coming. And he heard what she said.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
Then Rapunzel let down her long, beautiful hair. And the witch climbed up the tower.
Oh, that's the way to climb up to the tower. I shall do the same.
The next day, when it began to grow dark, he went to the tower.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let your hair down to me.
Immediately the hair fell down and the prince climbed up. Oh, who are you?
Oh Lord, you are the most beautiful maiden that I have ever seen in my life. I have lost my heart to you. Will you marry me? Will you be my wife and live with me in my kingdom?
Oh, my prince, I wish that was possible, but the witch won't let me go out of the tower, and if she comes to know about you, she will kill you.
I don't care. You are coming with me now. Come on, let's go.
Prince, I am ready to go away with you, but I do not know how to get down. If I let down my hair, then how will I get down?
All right.
You have to go now. The witch will come soon.
Yes, don't worry, Rapunzel. I will think of something and come back tomorrow.
That moment, when the prince was climbing down the tower, the witch saw him.
Oh, so he wants to take Rapunzel away. You both will have to pay for this.
The witch climbed the tower after asking Rapunzel to let down her hair.
You treacherous girl! How could you even think of betraying me? You shall pay for this.
The witch took a big pair of scissors and chopped off her long, beautiful tresses. Rapunzel was left all alone in the desert by the witch to live in grief and misery. Meanwhile, the prince returned the next evening to take Rapunzel away.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
The wicked witch let down the long braid that she had chopped off from Rapunzel's hair, and the prince climbed the tower without knowing what danger was awaiting him. When the prince was about to enter the window, the wicked witch chopped off the braid just to see the prince fall off the tower into the thorny bushes under the tower. The prince started bleeding from his eyes as the thorns blinded him completely. The witch cast a spell on the prince, and he wandered in woods around the world without any sight and survived in poor conditions. Meanwhile, the prince roamed about in misery for 2 years, and finally he got to the desert where Rapunzel was left by the witch. He suddenly heard the beautiful, sad voice of his beloved and started shouting in excitement.
That voice, that voice. Is it you, Rapunzel? Is it really you?
He went towards it, and when he approached, Rapunzel said, "Oh, Prince, you finally found me. I missed you so much. I am so happy to see you that I can't stop crying." Two of her tears fell on his eyes, and they grew clear again, and he could see with them as before.
I can see again. Oh, my sweet Rapunzel, what have they done to us? Let's go back to my kingdom.
He took her to his kingdom. After a year, Rapunzel gave birth to a pretty little baby girl who looked just like her, and they lived happily ever after. Get up, Tofu, or you'll get late for school. Get up, Tofu. Tia? You? What happened? That was... Yeah, I know. That was me in your dream. Now get up and get ready. Animals have such an easy life, dear.
Okay. Well, there are many other stories, yes? Did you like it? Did you like it?
Yes.
Yes, for children.
Yes.
Welcome, Lautaro. How are you?
Fine.
Lauti, I didn't receive your, you saw my mail. I didn't receive your writing, yes? I sent you what it was, yes? But I haven't got it yet. So?
I send you. Really?
No, but it was wrong. Remember, it was wrong because you had to do a place I like to live. Remember, I sent it
No,
was...
I send you again.
You sent it again? When? Today?
the Saturday, I think. But
In the morning, I didn't see it. Yes.
oh,
So remember, you have to
yes, yes.
send it in Word, and you have to send it to stmichaels, Miss Juanita at gmail.com. Please. Yes, I want it. Well, okay. We are going to continue then. Yes. So everybody now turns to page 34. Reading. Here we are. Yes? Is everybody there with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Who doesn't have the book yet? Who doesn't have the book?
I haven't got it.
Who said that?
Amber.
All the others have the book? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
They're going to send it to you, Amber, because every day they are delivering books, so don't worry. Well,
Okay.
then, power up, pay attention. 1. Read the news headlines and answer the questions. Well, look at the news headlines, yes? These are the headlines there, yes? Those are headlines. Please, Abril, read headline number 1.
What page, miss? Sorry.
Page 34 we are. 34. So, Abril, read, please. Teen jumps.
Teen jumps into boat to find smartphone.
Okay.
Hero though.
It's okay, it's okay. Number 2. Please, More, read headline number 2.
Hero dog saves from fire.
Hero dog, yes, saves woman from fire. Read number 3, please, Violeta.
Helicopter lifts insured teenager to safety.
Yes, Violeta, I can't hear you very well. Try to put the microphone louder, please. Helicopter lifts injured teenager to safety. Now, these are the 3 stories. These are the headlines, yes, and these are the 3 stories. Now, look at question 1. What do the stories have in common? They are all about an accident, they are all about a journey, or they are all about a rescue?
A rescue.
Yes, they are all about a rescue. Very good. Which story would you most like to read? Because when we see a headline, we say, well, I read this, I don't read this. Which of the stories would you most like to read, Lautaro? Lautaro, I think he has no sound. Well, Valentin, which of the 3 stories would you most like to read? 1? Yes. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? Number 3. Helicopter lifts injured teenager to safety. And you, Lucia, which one would you like to read?
Number 2.
Hero dog saves woman from fire. Okay. Read on. Exercise 2. Now, you're going to read a new story about the rescue of a family. It's none of these 3. Yes, it's another one. Look at photos A, B, and C and guess what happened. Now, look at photo A. Look at photo B and photo C. Just by looking at the photos. Lautaro, what do you think happened?
For example, in the first photo, I think is a girl with a boy, and he fishing.
They went fishing. Fishing or kayaking, no?
Kayaking, yes.
And what happened? What do you think happened?
And they are happy.
Yes, but this is a story of a rescue or an accident. And what happened? Look at the other photos.
A rescue.
Well, but what happened? What do you think happened? Look at photo B, photo C. What do you think happened?
the boy was uh,
Can anybody tell me what do you think happened in this
They
story?
lost.
Yes, Owen? They
That they lost in the water.
got lost.
And yes,
And
and the police
police
found them
and
rescued.
rescue them. Well, we are going to see. Yes, we are going to see. So we are going to read the story. Now, as you can see, the story has gaps because there are 5 sentences in the story on page 35 here, yes, that are missing. So anyhow, we are going to read the story without with the gaps. Never mind. Yes. Well, so number 1, Amber, can you start reading, please?
Yes.
Okay, start. On a recent trip.
On a recent trip, the Clute family had quite an adventure when they were staying in Scotland. The remote holiday cottage John and Helen Clute
Fluid.
had booked was on the edge of a lake
On the edge.
and difficult to get to.
Okay, there comes a space. Continue.
The only way to reach the house was on foot or across the water.
Thank you. Continue reading, Lola Cárdenas, please. Wait, Lola, I can't hear you very well. Can you adjust the microphone, please?
Hear me there.
Yes. Fortunately,
The family had a
canoe
and so they paddled across the lake. 10 minutes later, they were inside the cottage. Sean tied their canoe up safely in a little stream behind the house, and they all thought everything was fine until the next morning.
Thank you. Can you continue, Lucia, please?
Yes. The family woke up and found the whole area was underwater. The stream was floating very fast, and the ties around their boat were broken. The canoe had gone. John and Helen didn't want to be stuck there. They knew they had to get back to their car, but how? It was too difficult for the younger children to walk on wet ground.
Okay, thank you. So what happened to the canoe? What happened?
It disappeared.
Broke off.
Yes, it wasn't there. Yes, so it couldn't return. Okay. Continue reading, please. Number 4, Valentin.
The officers were helped, but they gave the family more than advice. The police arranged for a train to make an extra stop and pick up them. And it wasn't just any train. The next service that was passing was wonderful steam train called the Jacobite. It runs 2 trips through beautiful countryside, and on its route it crosses the Glenfinnan
Viaduct. Thank you. The next paragraph, please. Lola Ruffolo. Lola, can you hear me?
Yes.
Lola Ruffolo? Yes?
As soon as they knew about the plan.
As soon.
Oh.
As soon as they knew, yes?
As they know about the plane, the family turned their stuff into bags and boxes. When they were running up to the rainbow line, the train appeared on the track. When the train stopped right next to them, they were smiling with excitement. Do you know why? It wasn't just because they were safe. The kids records it, the train from the story they knew. Do you record it too?
Do you recognize it too? Okay, so now look at exercise 4. Read the exam tip and complete the task. There comes Amber. She has left us. This type of text, which has gaps for the sentences, is called gapped text. Yes? Look carefully at the words before and after each gap. Remember not to choose an answer just because you see the same words in the sentence as in the main text. So, read the first paragraph of the new story. Think about the missing information and choose the correct sentence, A to H, from exercise 5. So, look at number 5. Read the new story again. 5 sentences have been removed from the text. For each question, choose the correct answer. There are 3 extra sentences which you do not need to use. So, I'm going to give you some time. Yes, here are the sentences. You have to choose 5, and you have to complete the gaps, numbers 1 to 5. Yes? Well, I'm going to give you some minutes to do this. Yes? Okay, let's see. Come on. Who is that? Who is that? Shall we do the first one together, number 1? Yes? Okay, let's see. Well, it says, I'm going to read the sentence before it. Yes, I said that the remote holiday John and Helen Blewett had booked was on the edge of a lake and difficult to get to. Then comes the sentence, and then it says, the only way to reach the house was on foot or across the water. Of sentences A to H, which one do you think goes in the gap?
G.
He says there was no road access, so they parked their car a few kilometers away. Okay, very good. So there goes G, yes? Okay. Now, let's see if you can do numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5 alone, yes? Come on. Okay, remember to look at the sentence before and the sentence after the gap. There is less than a minute. So if we get cut off, you have to connect again. Yes, there is very little time, less than a minute.